All right. Let's go. Get back in the saddle. Get what's going on here. Oh boy, I'm rusty. This is going to be interesting, shaking off the rust. What's going on here? What is happening? Pop out. There we go, that looks better. Okay. Okay, guys. Oh, we got Celtic Manor. We're going to be playing very similar conditions to what we would experience in our tournament coming up. So this should be rather interesting. So let's see what happens. Not that. All right, so what do we got here? Oh, into the wind, 10 miles an hour. So we've never experienced winds like this before. So let's see how it sort of behaves on the Skytrak. Okay, so we adjusted our mat, fresh rotation. Let's see how we go tonight. It is properly freezing in the garage tonight at a stellar 37 degrees, which should make for an interesting evening ahead. So hopefully we had some good shots. Get ready, try and figure out what the heck the wind actually does when it's cranked up this high. So we're at 10 miles an hour. So this is set to the same sort of impact that it would when we were playing the tournament round. So 10 to 15 out of the east at Celtic Manor. Unfortunately, we hit the ball miles in the air, which is not going to do us any huge favors. But hit the ball like that will be okay. Just hit a couple wedges, move on to a 7-iron, hit some drives, and we'll go play. You guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. Okay, just moving to some fuller swings here. Hit 7-iron, we'll go to 1. Well, this will be a pretty good judge of like what the wind actually does. We'll go to 170 and see how much it actually impacts the ball here. So it's into off the right. So we're going to hit full 7-iron. This should be more than enough distance with no wind. So let's see what it does. So it tosses a pretty good left and takes off a heap of yardage. So I'd say it's probably a 10-yard-ish wind. So it's a 10-yard wind. I'm going to swap over to a 6-iron here. Where the hell's my 8-iron? Wrong sleeve, nice. All right, so we'll hit 6. I can hear ice falling off my wife's car. Let's go 1 click right with 6. So it's about a club and a half wind here. It's a little heavy, but in terms of the distance, pretty spot on. So call it like a, say it's probably like a 10 to 12 yard impact on the distance. Sounds about right, although now we're starting to feel like we're moving a little bit better. There you go. Solid strike finally. Let's try and hold a cut up against it and see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow, look at that spin. Spin control of the wind will be interesting, as you would expect. All right, so let's hit a couple 2 irons off the tee. Get ourselves loose. In the tournament, we will not be playing tees nearly so far back, but here we will. We're going to play the back tees tonight. And see if we can't get this center stripe. There we go. My little baby tee, there it is. Okay, so that's set up at the center of the fairway, at least it looks like it to me. Hit some 2 irons out there and see where they go. Oh boy, that's a hook. Oh, distance was there, but yeah, that's a stiff wind. Holy smokes. It's gonna take the ball out of the air real quick. Take it out of the air real quick, guys. Can't have those either. That's a big old hook. That's more like it. On our center line, probably not as far, right? Yeah, didn't go as far. A little bit down on the impact, but those are straight. Straight is good, especially when we're playing with lie penalty, because that's going to hurt big time on this one. So let's try and hit a stinger here. Flight this one down. Pretty ball flight, just left. 8 degrees of launch. It's pretty nifty. Okay. We are most certainly tight. And we know the best way to get loose is to bring out the big stick. Try and really get the body moving. Try and actually get somewhat close to parallel on the backswing. Ooh. So let's pull out driver. Hit a couple balls here. Nothing too crazy. We're straight into the wind. So it should be fun. Here we go. Oh. Looks like the wind is saving it. Oh, God. That ball was hit nowhere remotely close to the center of the club face. That was horrendous. 1,200 on the spin. Yeah, no kidding. Hit it a little further off the toe next time for good results. Here we go. So those are the ones on the Skytrak that I would be a little bit nervous about, okay? Because for me to come 13 degrees outside on my club path and to hit it there, 124 yards offline, that requires so much talent. That requires so much talent to be able to do that. That's more like it. Yeah, so I mean, the wind is going to be nasty. The wind is going to be gross. You got to really take that into account here when we're playing. Honestly, not a horrible swing, just maybe a touch low on the face. Ball should be leaking right, and it is. High spinner into the wind, doesn't go anywhere. Go figure. Okay, one more of those and then we're going to get going. Try and hit a draw here. See if we can't make that happen. Try and hit a good one here for a change. Something like that. That's the ball you want. 277 into the wind. It's no small feat. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty well optimized, so let's get out of here. Let's go play some golf. Let's go play some golf. Again, we'll play the back tees, I think, tonight. Even though it's not what we're going to play in the round. So let's go course play. Exit. I do like the settings that they had, though. I think I'm going to keep those in terms of the putting. So favorites, Celtic Manor. Where are you? There we go. Okay. 10 to 15 out of the east. Easy. Auto putt. Does that say 5? It says 5. Beautiful. Next. Play the black tees, 7,100. I'm sure I'm going to regret this because why on earth would this ever be a good idea? But let's do it. Okay. So here we go. First hole, Celtic Manor. 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, which should be relatively nasty to play in. But 275 sounds like a fair number off the tee, because we just hit probably our best ball, and it carried 277. So I don't think we're going anything past that tonight, which is good. So let's go. All right, let's copy the link. Let's go over here. God, they're like literally massive boulders of ice falling off the car here. Oops. Wrong chat. Wrong chat. Oh boy. I'm not all there tonight, I'll tell you that much. I am beat was a long day at work. Long day at work. Kids are crazy. What do we got for the wind tonight? What does that say? 14 miles an hour, so it's cranked up. So, really got to hit some good golf shots here. Here we go. First tee, Celtic Manor, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds, live penalty on, tournament settings, let's go. Well, I didn't think she was going to be that far left. Get in the bunker. All right, that's probably a good miss. Honestly, bunker's probably not a horrible leave. Although at 195 yards, with that kind of lip in front of us, into the wind, I don't think there's a prayer in hell this golf ball is getting there. So, let's think. 195, take 10-ish yards off, maybe 20, plus the wind. I think we can actually hit our hybrid, believe it or not. So I'm going to go 2 more clicks right, play a big sweeping draw and see what happens. I don't think this ball gets there in any world, but we're most certainly going to try it. This is probably going to hit the lip, and this is a big disaster. But you never know, right? Oh, that's a hook. Honestly, it could have been a lot worse, if we're being completely honest, coming from that lie. Could have been a lot worse. So, downhill, no spin, coming out of the rough, 24 yards, hit a pitch shot, should run down there pretty good. So let's say carry it about 10, let it run the rest of the way. How's that sound? That's pretty darn good, honestly. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bogey on the card, which I think we're probably going to have a decent amount of with this kind of wind. So, we signed up for a grind tonight. If it is ridiculous, if it is too difficult, we'll move up tees and see what happens. Because I have a feeling we have bit off a little bit more than we can chew tonight with these types of settings out here. So we'll try and see what happens. Give this one a big swing. Knock out a good driver. Let's go. No, why is that ball going that far left on me? Yikes. Hit it pretty good. High rough, so it comes out 80%. Whew. What's up, Pixel? This is, I'm using a Skytrak golf simulator. So it uses camera, I think it's a camera-based system with some radar. I think some radar in there. All right, so this ball is not going to come out at all. It's pretty sweet, tracks it really nicely. And I'm displaying the software for Skytrak through OBS. But it does a really good job. I think it displays really well when it's up on YouTube too, which is nice. Get down, honey. Oh. boy, these rough settings are going to murder me tonight. These are going to kill me. All right, so it's about a 20-ish yard impact. I still think we'll go 3 clicks outright. We're going to hit a 5-iron. But yeah, I got this simulator about a month and a half ago. Yeah, awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I think the what's sad about it, Pixel, is I think you can see it better than I can. So on my setup, I've got a net in front of my impact screen, so it's just a little bit quieter for my wife and my kids that are sleeping upstairs. So you can see this a whole lot better than I can. I've got a net overlaid in front. It's a great strike. Wind's bringing it back. Is it enough club? Does it get up there? 40 feet. Is that a 3-putt range though? So just over par. Brennan, what's up? Nuji? Guys, what's happening? Nuji, you played last week. How'd you do? Oh boy, I'm playing the tips at Celtic Manor with 14-mile-an-hour winds. I have bit off a little bit more than I can chew, if I'm being honest. But that's okay. That's okay. That's like the OG. All right, so we're going to hit 7-iron on this line. Wind's not helping a ton. I did get a win, which was nice. And then this week, this is one of the courses with this wind, so 86 is a great round, man. Oh, this is going to be miles right. Oh. We're a little tight, gentlemen. We're a little tight. We're in the rough. This is gonna be a grind. This golf course is going to wear me out. Okay, so 38 yards. We got a rough with some no spin. Oh, this is gonna be a nasty one. Let's see if we can get a little creative here. Tell you what, it's actually a pretty darn good shot, all things considered. I mean, we're going to end up making a bogey, which is fine. You know, when you miss the green that badly, you deserve a bogey. Just, can I have a downwind hole, please? Just one. Ask and you shall receive. Dude, breaking 80, I think, is such an underrated achievement. Like, breaking 80 is, what do you think the percentages are of people that actually break 80? It's got to be like less than 5% of golfers, right? Okay, so we're at 1 over through 3. Kind of a rocky little start here. Let's see if we can't crank a driver up here and hit one really solid. Like that. That ball was tattooed. Get right. Get right. There we go. We really needed that for our confidence, for our score. 2 to 5%? Yeah, that's probably right. Okay. So, says Google. Google's probably right about that. All right, so we got 128, playing 129, slightly downwind. This is go zone for a birdie. We're going to hit a full 50 degree. So this is, I'm not going to be playing these tees in the tournament on Friday, but this is the same wind, so at least I'll have an idea of how much it impacts the ball and what the direction will be on each hole. So we're still in the no handicap flight, so I'll be playing the white tees again, which is a little short, but it's okay. Ooh, get down. Ooh, no, 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 no. Oh, God damn it, we're chipping. I really didn't want to chip. Wow, I'll tell you what. I mean, 14 miles an hour is a pretty stiff wind, right, I guess? Well, I mean, 14 miles an hour is stiff. But holy smokes, that added a ton of distance because we can't hit this club that far. So let's see if we can't chip this in. That's the first goal. Definitely get inside that 5-foot radius. Okay. Good par. Downwind definitely is a break. That helps a lot. Into the wind. If these are going to be the conditions this week on the tournament on Friday, there are going to be some very different numbers scored. There will not be 66s. Although white tees, who knows? I mean, maybe. But this kind of wind is gross. This is hard. Okay, here we go. Driver, poke one out there, see if we can find a fairway for the first time today. We'll see what happens. Actually, second time, we just found a fairway. What am I saying? Come on, guys. Oh, that ball was hit so well. Whoa, it's taking a nosedive on me though. I have a feeling that's going to be a really nasty lie. 1,300 on the spin, really? Oh, we're laying up here. We're laying up here. I can't get that there. All right, so let's pull out 50. Especially with that creek there. Oh no, we're not going for that. So let's just poke a 50 out there. Not even think about it, just hit the shot. Hit it fat so it's not going anywhere. Oh my God, we hit it so fat. Pay attention, you dummy. I just said we just don't think about it and hit it, and this is what happens, right? You hit a chunk 73-yard shot. Well done. Well played, sir. So, I have a feeling this is going to be roughly so let's see, 10% off for the lie, then the wind. So she's going to play, oh, I don't think 150 is enough. I think we go more. That's a lot of golf club for this shot. Let's see. We're just going to try and hit a little knockdown stinger here. Let's see what happens. Actually, it's going to work out okay. It's a pretty good shot, actually, distance-wise, for how challenging that shot was. I'll be honest, I shot, with no live penalty and no wind, I shot 77 here from the tips. I would think 80 is probably a fair number today. $80 is probably fair, right? These are really tough conditions to play from 7,100 yards on a course that's as tight as Celtic Manor. Like, this will be a grind, an absolute grind. Please tell me the wind is off the right, not off the left. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Sorry, I had to say a little bit of a prayer there because we know, as we know, we like to miss the ball left. And if the wind was going to be pushing it back towards the water, I'd be a little bit nervous. All right, so it's 38. We're warming up in the garage. It was 36 when we started, so we're up 2 degrees. Come on, let's actually get the club head moving, see if we can touch 116, 117 in this weather. That would be crazy fast in here tonight. Well, it's left. I told you we like to miss left. I feel like I hit it pretty good. I was about to say, get on that cart path, we get a better lie. 115 on the swing, just the spin kind of shut the face. Did feel that a little bit too, which is, oh boy, there's no brakes here. Okay, 178, let's think about this, 90%. 200-yard shot with no wind. I'm going to play it more of a crosswind. If it ends up short left, that's not a bad miss. So let's hit a aggressive 5-iron, make good contact, make sure we get the hands around, keep the club head moving. Short left, 30 feet is an incredible golf shot from here. That's about as good as you can hope for, in all honesty. So let's hit a good one here. That is as good as I can hit a 5-iron. I said 30 feet would be a great shot, so that is an excellent shot. They can't do, I know, I was chatting with one of the guys who played in the tournament last week, and they've been talking about doing like beta testing for like live events or being able to play with people. It's just not a feature yet. Because that would be so cool to be able to like hook up a 4-man tournament. But I don't think Skytrak has that yet. Okay, 209. So what this league does in terms of the tournament, Nuji, is you take a video of yourself doing the setup, showing you have the same settings with a timestamp of you loading in, and then that should match the score when you're showing like the history when you submit it. So that way they know that it's the same round, etc. And then, I mean, the guys who do it, it's a community run event or a community run tour. They do all the work, they do all the setup, they post all the scores, collect all the scores. I mean, it's pretty remarkable, especially for a 251 person group. So here we go, 6-iron, same swing that we just had. It's a great swing. The ball's not going to come back though because of the wind. Get down. Oh, I mean, that is a, what do we carry that? 210. That's a 20-mile-an-hour wind, downwind, or 20-yard wind, excuse me. That is insane. So I just hit 6-iron, 220. Yeah, I don't have that in the bag, man. That's all. The wind seems to affect it so much, which I guess it makes sense. 14 mile an hour is nothing to shake a stick at, but here we go. Pushed it. Sit. Oh, you dummy. Oh, 9 inches away from a gimme. That's pain. That is pain. Pain. Yeah, Mother Nature can be a little bit difficult. I just hit one 340. I feel like every time I get driver, though, it's back into the breeze. What the heck, man? Go 3 clicks out right. That wind is going to push it pretty aggressively off the right. We got to see if we can't get a ball. I feel like our club face has been super shut. So let's see if we can't hold the face open a little bit here. Keep the body moving. I think that's probably our problem. Just let one loose here. Oh, it's off the toe. It's not pretty, but it is in the fairway. It's a little knuckleball out there. The Banff numbers were crazy. I think I hit one like 365. Yeah, 1,200 on the spin. Ugh. But, you know what, guys? It's in the fairway. Don't tell anybody, but it's in the fairway. Okay. All right, so we're going to go 3 clicks out right. Dare I say one more? Let's go one more. I think this ball is going to move massively off the right. So we're going to hit 6-iron from 170. So we just hit 6-iron 220. This is back into the breeze, so this should be a pretty good indicator here of how strong that breeze is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'll take it. Is it the best shot in the world? No. We haven't hit too many greens today. We have not hit too many greens. If this is into the wind, I'm going to cry. 650 into the wind. Oh, for crying out loud. No. 650, I'm going to hit driver 3-iron, 3-iron. Oh, good God. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. I can't play the tips anymore. 650 into the breeze with a creek on the left. What could possibly go wrong with this golf shot? Here we go. Come on. Step on one time. That is a heel cut, gonna ride the wind like a mother. It's on land. That's all I can say about that golf shot. And because it was into the wind and it was so spinny, it went nowhere. So that's fantastic. Actually, a great result for a mediocre at best golf swing. I've got to hit it 300 yards to get it to 100. Like I am going to have so much yardage into this pin. Okay, just ignore that. We're just gonna have a longer shot in. That's all that means. We're gonna hit 4-iron here. This is I wasn't far off with driver 3-iron, 3-iron, by the way. So we're gonna hit 4 here. And we'll see what that leaves us in. Hold it up, wind. Hold it up, wind. Keep it in the fairway, please. No, the first cut gives you flyers. Dude, I think we're hitting driver 4-iron, 4-iron. Holy shit. Yeah, look at that. So it's 95 to 105, okay? That means this ball could absolutely squirt out on us and go miles. So we're gonna hit 4-iron again. I didn't hit that one solid, so wasn't a great judge, but here we go. We're gonna hit it again. Oh, it's fat, it's left, it's not good. Push it, wind. Get lucky. How did that carry? I don't agree with that one. Somehow we got under par on that hole. I don't agree with the result because I didn't hit it that great. So what we shoot on the front, like 2 over-ish? It was 38 something. That's a really good 9 holes. That's a really good 9 holes. All right, so if this is anything like the last par 3, we gained about 20-ish yards. So I think we'll try it. Yeah, the flyers are interesting. I caught a nasty flyer in the last round where I hit 6-iron, I think like 225, and there was no wind there. So like it was just like a straight jumper. I've got 7-iron, believe it or not. We're downwind. Let's see if this ball gets there. If we hit it solid, I think it actually has a prayer. So here we go. Oh, it's miles in the air. It got there. No, being downwind, it got there. That's crazy. That's crazy. Carried at 195. So we got 15 to 20 on the carry. I didn't hit it as good as I hit the 6-iron. Oh, geez, be downwind. I can't do another par 5 into the wind. Okay. So our miss is left, aggressive left, right? I am going to set up in the middle of that long grass right, okay? This is where we're setting up. Don't judge me, okay? This is a judgment-free zone. We're going to start it right. We are going to hit a big old sweep and draw. Or a hook. You can call it a hook. We'll call it a sweeping draw, okay? We'll classify it as a sweeping draw. Some may call it a hook, but for all intents and purposes, this is intentional, okay? All right, Brendan, welcome back. Something like that, guys. That's why we aimed in the middle of the crap. See it? Oh, we're so back. We're so back. 1400 on the spin though is atrocious. We gotta fix that. Okay. Now we get to have a little bit of fun. 6-iron I think is the play. Again, big old draw. Big draw with a 6. Sweep it in there. This should be the right club in terms of distance. So it's helping a little bit, a smidge. So if we carry it let's say 198, it's probably the perfect number for it. So let's see if we can't do that here. Let's hit it solid and just go from there. Let the rest sort of fall into place. I left it out right, so the wind's gonna have to save it. That's not pretty. Come on, honey. Sweep. Well, we're dancing in 2. It's technically getting better. In no world would I ever complain with 30 feet for eagle. Okay? So technically that's just under a 4 for the average. I will take it. We're starting to play some much better golf compared to where we were about a month ago. This shot scares me. Like legitimately scares me. Oh, God. I think. Hey, alert test.
Alert test.
That's probably Brendan making sure that I can see my alerts, but thank you, Brendan, for the $1. I appreciate that. I did fix my alerts. I felt so bad after when you gave me the 5-er in that last round, or 2 rounds ago, or whatever it was, that I didn't see it or hear it. Like, because I've tried really hard to like get everything to work properly before I like set it up and do all that. And like when I had my headphones on my computer, I could hear it, but it was coming through my headset, so it wasn't really like, it wasn't the same. But I fixed it here so that way the OBS audio mixer comes through my desktop as well. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. You don't ever have to do stuff like that. All right, we're gonna rip 5-iron. Started just right at that bunker. The wind should hold it up just fine. Here we go. 2-iron, let it rip. Some much smarter play than driver. Oh, we pounded it. That might be our best 2-iron in weeks. Weeks. The only issue is, oh, there it is. My tee's all the way back here. I thought I lost my tee. That was a really good swing. If I'm being completely honest. 160, that wind is kind of scary. It almost feels like it's, the problem here is you can't go long, right? If you go long here, you're kind of toast. Slightly into, I'm kind of in between clubs. I'm going to go easy 7-iron. Okay, we're going to try and flight down a 7-iron here. This is my best effort at a knockdown shot, okay? I'm not very good at these at all, so. All right, Nuji, appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Hope to see you soon. Hopefully you get another round of golf, although it's freezing down there. That's a pull cut. We did hit it pretty good in terms of distance, I think. Yeah, we did. That was really nice. That was really nice for a little knockdown effort. Okay, we're making progress. We're actually getting closer to even. It's just kind of scary. Yeah, dude. It's why I bought this sim. It's precisely why I bought this sim. I bought it so I live in New England. We got 24 inches of snow the last, 48 hours? It has been gross here. I've had to shovel my driveway 4 times. I got about a 5.5-foot snow wall out at the top of my driveway. There are like bowling ball sized chunks of ice on the floor under my wife's car next to me here. And I'm playing golf, which is pretty freaking sweet. I love it. So here we go. We've got 6-iron here. Try and hit a good one. Come on, wind, hold her. Get down. All right, that's not a bad shot at all. Not a bad shot at all. We're actually hitting the ball pretty darn good, guys. It's back 9. I think the last time I played here, again, no wind, no live penalties. I shot 40 on the back. So we really, oh my God. What is this nastiness? So it's 250 to there. Oh God, that is a absolutely horrendous golf shot. We're gonna go there. The wind should keep this from going right, prevent it from getting in that lake bar. The only thing we can't do is hit a high right spinner. If you hit a high right spinner here, you're pretty much toast. So here we go. Let's try and hit one good here. Hit that fantastic. Might be too much. Nope, it's perfect. Sit. No, we made it to the rough. It was a really nice swing, actually. That's closer. 1600 on spin, still a little low, but that's because club head speed is down a little bit. Okay, again, math time here. It's a 20-yard wind. This is going to be a punch 6-iron. We're going to hit a knockdown 6 from here, which sounds like a lot of club. It is a lot of club, but you have to remember, into 15-mile-an-hour wind with the rough lie, right? Yeah. So we're going to hit a punch knockdown 6 here and see what happens. It's a squirter. Distance was correct. So at least we got the yardage right, which is really, I think, that if you get the yardage right, then you at least have a remotely good chip. And it's just, I mean, it's just like golf in general, right? Like simulator golf is no different than real golf. If your yardages are not that far off and you keep it remotely close to the green, getting up and down from here, as opposed to getting up down from like a back bunker or whatever, like that's the difference between like shooting in the 70s and shooting in the 80s, in my opinion. That'll work just fine. Having a much better round tonight. This feels really good. Okay, we're through 14. Got a, yes, this is the hole okay. When we played here last time, we tried to hit a cut driver, and I almost broke my driver. So we're not going to do that here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit hybrid. I am going to just toss it. Hopefully it gets it. It probably is not going to get there. But if we hit it really, really good and it ends up just short somewhere in that fairway, or even in the rough, like it's not a bad spot. So let's try and absolutely serve one here with hybrid. That's going to be hooking. Oh, get left to the creek. Sit short of it. Luckily, we hit it so bad, it's kind of okay. If I'm being honest, that was a really bad swing. And in no world does anybody ever attempt to hit it into that rough right there. So here we go. We've got 58-yard shot. It's going to play 65. We got a lot of green. This is one where you hit it high, just carry it onto the front, and it should tumble out in front of us. So that's the play here. Or you chunk it into the bunker and you have a proper up and down. So that's what we opted for on this one because it's a lot more fun to hit this shot than to have a putt at birdie. Okay. Anyways, moving on. Here we go, bunker shot. Sit. That's pretty good. We do actually have the bunker shots sort of like flop shots down. So that feels good. Oh, can 18 just be downwind? That's all I ask. Give me a par 5 downwind to end it. Even this one being downwind would be really like helpful. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. So this is going to be a long drive swing. We're just going to try and hit it really hard. We're downwind, and why not chase a really big number, right? So here we go. This is all we got in the tank. Let's give it a whirl. Oh, that ball's served. That is going to carry miles. I'll get down into the fairway. No, 362. Yeah, baby. That ball was pommeled. Absolutely pommeled. Okay, so we've got, this is where it gets a little interesting. We're downwind, coming out of the rough. What does it say the spin is? Is that 80%? 80% spin, downwind, out of the rough. This ball, 134, only needs to carry, like, believe it or not, about 120 yards, and it should just like trundle up there. So 120. We're going to hit a really hard 54 with the wind. Hit it high. Like I think the only play you have, there's two options, right? You can hit it really high and just let it sort of just ride the wind, which is what we're going to try. Or you can, the proper shot is probably to flight one down and let it like skip up and you play it like a proper link shot. I don't have the proper link shot, so we're going to try and smoke a 54 here, okay? I don't think it's getting there. Yeah, the 120, if we carried that 4 more yards, would have been perfect. That would have been the right play. That would have been the right call. We pulled the wrong club. That's okay. And it looks like there's a false front, so yeah, it was a dicey decision, to say the least. Okay, here we go. 20 yards back uphill, downwind. Should be a pretty good pitch shot here. Yep, that'll work just fine. Another up and down. Playing some much better golf, guys. What time is it here? Almost 10, perfect. We're gonna make our nightly turn at a good time. What do we got here? 215 beat down breezy? It's down breezy. I think smooth 6 is the play. Smooth 6-y. Should be the right club. So here we go. Let's hit a good one here, guys. Down, maybe? Go, I don't know. Sit. Oh. God, we hit that fantastic. That is really, really aggressive. Really aggressive, to say the least. 600 yards, be downwind. I really would like to chase this one. Yes, baby. That means we can absolutely cover those bunkers. Yeah, this could be like our long drive-ish drive here in terms of our swing and swing speed and just trying to absolutely murder one. See how far we can hit it. If this hits fairway, this is going to go miles. I mean, absolute miles. Like this could touch 375 if we hit the fairway. And if we hit center of the club face. Those are two pretty big ifs, so let's see what we got tonight, guys. Come on. At the very least, we got to cover those bunkers. That's covering those bunkers for sure. That is a big golf shot. What did I say, 375? Come on. Nope, 370. So swing speed, that's very well optimized drive. That is an excellent, excellent golf swing. I've got zero complaints there, guys. Okay. 230 downwind. It was 370 on that one. I'm going to hit 5-iron here. It was downwind and downhill, Brendan. So let's not get too carried away. We're going to hit 5-iron here. If this lands middle of the green, it should release back. No problem with it being down breeze. We can technically get under par here. So here we go. Come on, let's hit a good one. Oh, that's fantastic. That's a really good golf swing. It's got to get down. Oh, we're chipping. Okay. 245 with a 5-iron. So we just went driver 5-iron on a 600-yard hole. So that shows you how much the wind comes into effect here. All right, this, even though we fired a couple 66s so far, this is probably the best round of golf that I've had. Because like 14-mile-an-hour winds from the tips at Celtic Manor with live penalties on. If we come away with an even par round, that is so good. Like such a good round. So here we go. Let's not screw this one up. Get it close, make our birdie. Oh, you little bitch. I deserve that. Me sitting there hyping up the round, I deserve that. What was the final number? 71.25. So we're a quarter of a stroke over par. That is still an excellent shot. What are we on the back 9? We're 2 under on the back. That is an 8-shot improvement from the last time that we played Celtic Manor from the tips. And we had live penalties on. So that is A-okay in my books, guys. That's a really solid round. All right, so second round tonight. Oh, where are you? St. Andy's. Let me check what the settings will be wind-wise. So if we look at St. Andrews for the tournaments, wind out of the south. So wind out of the south is what we're after here. Wind out of the south. So we'll do the south, same wind. Back tees. All right, here we go, guys. Second round. Let's go. Don't tell me this is downwind. I want 18 downwind. All right, it's a cross breeze. Great. Okay. Let's go 1 click left. We're going to hit our 2-iron. All right, live penalties on at St. Andrews should make the back 9 really, really, really interesting. So here we go. Let's just play some good golf, make some good swings, and hopefully have another good round here. That is as good as I can hit a 2-iron. 246. Take that all day long. That wind's slightly helping. So I think 50 degree gets there. We'll go 1 click left. Hit a 50 degree in there. Should be the right number. Just hit it solid, should be perfect. Oops. It's a good strike. Wow, that ball is going so far right. Where's that coming from? Oh, that doesn't give me the warm and fuzzies. This is one you need to take advantage of. It's a pretty easy hole to start. First one at St. Andrews is a birdie hole, especially on a simulator. So it's going to be a crosswind the majority of the round, if I'm not mistaken. Go there, let it ride the breeze, hit a straight ball, and just let the wind hold it up there. Okay, here we go. That's not going to be good. Get down. Ooh, ended up being a lot better than I thought. I thought that thing was going to overcut big time. I think we must have had a low spin maybe. Yeah, 1600. So the ball didn't really spin. Just gonna get a little bit of water here, guys. So it's a very similar shot to what we had on the last hole. It is so cold. 38 degrees in my garage. I'm struggling here. I don't know if we need to go that far left. Let's go like here. Okay, so it's a very similar shot to what we had on the last hole in terms of our number. Down breeze again. It's 38 in my garage. I pulled it too. Come on, wind, save me. Save me, wind. Yeah, it did. 38 is chilly. Okay. 2 fairways, 2 greens. Good start. Is this one down breeze or we turn back into it here? Oh, mama. We're going after this one. This one has a chance. What is our win number at tonight? 14 again. Okay. We have a chance of getting this one on the green, believe it or not. I know, no kidding. Well, no, because I'll tell you how cold it is IRL here in a second. That ball's served again. Get down there, honey. Go! Oh, I missed the down slope. I needed that slope right there where it is now. Okay. Still a good swing, regardless. Because outside, Brendan, it is 12. Okay? So while we're sitting here complaining about 38, it's 12 outside. So I'm not golfing IRL. And we got 2 feet of snow out there. So that ain't happening. All right, pitch shot here. I need to get some heat out there. The problem is I don't have a 20 amp circuit. I got a 15 and my outlet setup is pretty poor. So there's no real good place. Like, it would be nice if I had an outlet like right here. Then I could set up a space heater over here and it would warm me up and yada, 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 and we'd be on our way. But the only outlet I have, I've got one directly behind the simulator, which I have an extension cord running out. Then I've got one over there. So like, if it was a battery operated heater, sure. If there's battery operated heaters, I'd be down. Maybe I got to find one of those. 40-yard pitch shot here. Honestly, that's a pretty poor effort from 40 yards. That is not a good effort from 40 yards. Okay. Moving right along. Down breeze again. Are we coming back into? I think we're back into here. No, down breeze again. Okay. So, probably about here. Right? This actually, with this kind of wind, it's probably going to get relatively narrow where we're going here. So, let's see. Oh, golf ball, chill. Chill. Just missed that bunker somehow, please. That's close. 119 on the swing speed. Didn't know that was possible. Okay, 160, so 140 is probably our carry. I think a full pitching wedge actually rides the wind and gets there. It all depends on where we land this ball on the green. Because if it lands left, it's going to hit that massive downslope and shoot big time. So let's hit pitching wedge here. Just hit a good one. No excuses. I hit it good. Is it the right number? Holy shit. That ball went so far. Wowzas. We did hit the right club, right? I just hit pitching wedge and carried it 167. That's really far. Wind is no joke. There's no way I'd pull 50 degree here. So this is, of all holes, this is probably the one we got to take advantage of. Being it's a par 5 and it's down breeze, once you turn around and come back into the breeze on the inward 9, it's going to get really hard. So we gotta sort of take advantage. And it's good to know this because when we play in the tournament, we have to take advantage of these holes early. Right? Because if you're even par on the front 9, back 9 is going to be a lot tougher. It's a lot tighter. So here we go. We smoked that golf ball. We absolutely smoked that golf ball. Yeah, perfect. It's interesting that ball didn't go as far. I guess we launched a little lower. It's pretty well optimized, honestly. I love that golf shot. I love that golf shot. That to me is about as good as I can do with it. So, let's see here, guys. We've got 210 down breeze. We're going to hit 7-iron because the way that the golf ball has been flying, it has been ridiculous. So I think 7-iron gets there. We only need this to carry 195. So we don't actually have to murder it. 195 with this wind is doable, so let's just hit it. Hit it solid, and it's the right club. You just have to trust it. It's a good swing. It's probably got to get down. Oh boy. That was all over it. That was all over it. Okay, good swing, good result. Good result, home in 2. Par 5 is never a bad thing. Okay, 423 down breezy. This is one that gets really narrow, right? So it's not really, like that's not actually the play here. It's probably more or less in there. We're gonna hit 2-iron. Now if we're playing up tees, here if you're playing the whites, I don't know how much it goes up, but you might actually be able to try and scare the green here. If you get this kind of wind, this is the same wind that we'll have in the tournament. So, okay. Let's just hit 2-iron, hit it hard, and go from there. God, that was hit amazing. Get down. Get down. Not a pot bunker. All right, good. It sat short. Rough. So this ball is gonna be fun to control down breeze, out of the rough. Yikes. Okay, so let's see. We got 163, somewhat downwind. It's probably playing net neutral in terms of yardage. I'm gonna try and juice a 9-iron, have it take a big hop, and roll it up there. In real life, that's probably what I do here. It's probably land one short and let it try and hop up, because there's no way you can control the spin down breeze out of the rough. So let's try that here. Oh no, wait, what am I doing? Wrong club. It's an 8-iron on the sim. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. We had the wrong club. You guys didn't see that? We're okay here. Ooh, it's a low bullet. It's got to sit down. It's actually going to work out really, really well. So, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay, we're making progress. We're having a really solid front nine, and I think we're going to need it for what we're about to face on that back nine, because I'm pretty sure, what is it? Is it 8 when you turn back into the breeze? We're 1,000% going for this green. So it is a 330-yard carry on that bunker. Okay. Oh, I don't know if I have this tonight, guys. We're certainly going to try. What the hell, right? You only live once. And that bunker is absolute death. But you're on a simulator. So this is where you get to do fun little things like this. This could end up in absolute jail, or it could be an absolutely amazing hero shot. So let's give it a nice, proper smash. We hit it really well. Go, 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 go. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Jail. Absolute jail. Oh. We're going out sideways. We can't, even on a sim or in real life, you cannot physically get this golf ball out of the bunker. So let's go back here. And let's go over here. So let's go there. I don't know how this is going to, probably need to carry this, what does that say there to get it out of the bunker? 15 yards. So we just got to go a little bit further. Let's go 25 and just call it a day. So unfortunately, that is the only shot we had. So, note to self. If it's over 320, do not do that. That is a really stupid play. Anyways, 60 yards here, down breeze, carry it 45, let it trundle out. We can still make par here. Get inside that gimme range. Sit. Ah, it's actually a really good shot from there. I'll take that. So just made bogey there. We went for the green, went for the hero play. Just didn't quite have enough juice tonight. That's okay. That's okay. All right, 184. Now that's okay. This, I'm remembering it correctly. 8 is when it turns back into the breeze. We're gonna go out to the right, play a big old draw, 12, 15-yard draw. Actually, I'm gonna go one more click. So 16 yards, I'm hitting a 5-iron, play it like a 20-mile-an-hour wind, and go from there. So here we go, 5-iron from 185 is a lot of club, but it's a pretty stiff breeze into. And we tugged it. It's got, this is going to be a really long putt. It's probably going to be 3 putt. So it says 2.25, which I think is pretty generous from 65 feet. That's okay. Bad swing, didn't deserve anything good there. Back into the breeze here, or is this across? Into again. Now is when it gets a little bit more tricky. 270 brings that bunker in play. I still think we like driver. Give ourselves a wedge, stay aggressive. It's a fairly wide target. So let's go from there. 8-minute overtime. God, that makes you sweat a little bit, dude, huh? Get down. Oh, shit, we pulled it. We pulled it. How's a rocket? Dave, what's up, buddy? How are you? You're a wide target. We just played Celtic Manor from the tips with the same conditions for the virtual tour this weekend. And we ended up shooting, we shot 1 over. Played amazing. I'm trying. I'm just not really succeeding. I'm trying to figure out this wind. The wind is killing me. I hit a 5-iron, 245 yards earlier. So we've got 80 yards here. Rough penalty, add 8 yards, plus another 10, 15 for the wind. We'll play at 105. I shot, what did I shoot? 1 over? No, I shot like 71.25. So we played the back tees. And honestly, it's probably the best round that I've played on the sim. I like the strike. I don't know if the number is correct or not. Yeah, we got it right. That was pretty good. Yeah, I played fantastic, Dave. I'm assuming this is you, Mr. Laird? I kind of wish we were playing in the same bracket because it's fun to go against really good players, but I think there's going to be more and more good players that trundle into these tournaments as we go here, which is really nice. 304. This is a rather aggressive play, but we're still going to give it a whirl. I need more practice with driver anyways. 304, if it carries 310, it's good. Just got to miss one of those bunkers somehow, some way. Give it a nice proper smash and move on with our life. Don't go left. We're set up left. That's going to be fun. I hit it really good too. Yeah, I mean 175 ball speed with the 114 club means the strike was really good. But that is a rather fun one. So we've got, quick math here, 103, heavy rough, so that is, call it 80%. There you go. Yeah, I had 14-mile-an-hour winds too. I think that's as good as I could play, if I'm being honest. This is probably going to play the number, if I'm not wrong here. 20% off, call it 20 yards down. The 15-mile-an-hour wind, take the spin off, should take a nice little trundle forward when it lands. So we'll play this 100 yards and see what happens. We hit it fat, so that's going to be short. Completely irrelevant. All of those calculations I just made in my head. Just go. Just keep going. Keep going. Just go. Just keep that. That does not deserve that result whatsoever. I got no comment. I've got absolutely no comment. It was a bad tee shot. It was a bad approach shot. Probably deserved a 5 there, if I'm being honest. But you win some, you lose some. 175. Kind of helping, kind of not. We'll try 8-iron. Just try and hit one hard. Hold it up against the wind with a draw. So it should ride it a little bit, probably end up 15, 20 feet short right is probably the spot we want to be here. No need to go after this pin. That's about as good as I can hit an 8-iron. Yep. 13 feet there is an excellent result. Okay. Take that. It's a good bounce back after the last hole. Oh, man. It is so cold in here. 38 degrees. I am sweating, believe it or not. Ooh. With that wind, that bunker, oh man, it's gonna be really tight. Thank you, Mr. Laird. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that very much, sir. I wish I was playing in the same bracket as you this week. Especially since our pats aren't too dissimilar in the fact that we both ran at the mini tours for a little bit. I don't know if this covers this bunker. We're certainly going to try it. See if we can't cover. It's going to be awfully close with a 2-iron. Hit that fantastic. Where is that going? Oh. And this is what happens when you go back into the wind at St. Andrews. I thought I hit that really nice. Apparently my club face was shut as hell. So 80% into the wind, so we'll call it 150. Add another 30 yards. This is going to be, let's go knock down 7. As crazy as that sounds from 130 yards, I think knockdown 7 is the play. So let's see if we can't just, we'll go, it's going to draw on us. So let's go 1 click right, knockdown 7. Just try and compress it back in the stance. Here we go. I really like the strike. I really like the result. Honestly, that is it's fucking awesome. Oh, that's a cool shot. 14 degrees of launch. I couldn't do that again if I tried. I really could not. That's that's the best shot of the night, bar none. Bar none. Oh man, this back nine is going to kill me. Again, I know Whoever was in here for the Celtic Manor shot, you saw my sweeping draw on the par 5 to try and keep it out of the lake. This is not too dissimilar. Those bunkers are really scary, and this is probably gonna end up right in the middle. All right, man. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate you stopping in, dude. You have to shoot me a message. Let me know when you're gonna play your rounds. I'm gonna do both on Friday, I think. Oh boy. If we miss this fairway, that'd be impressive. Okay, we didn't miss the fairway. That's about as wide as a fairway as you can get. And we aimed so far right. 118 on the swing speed though. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Again, we're gonna hit 5-iron here. Play a big draw. So we'll go like 3 or 4 clicks right. Go 4. We'll play 17 yards out to the right. Hit our 5-iron. Should be a perfect number into this breeze. Here we go. That's as good as I can hit a 5. It was an excellent swing. Did we overdo the draw? Just a little bit, not bad. It's a pretty good result. Carried at 189. Really nice swing. I'll tell you what, our ball striking in the last month, I guess it's no surprise when you play a lot of golf, like your ball striking gets better. Go figure. God, this hole's an animal. This hole's an absolute animal. So what do we got here? 6 large ones, into the wind, out of bounds down the right. Whew. This is everything you got in a golf hole. So let's see if we can't crank one out there, find the fairway, get ourselves at least a good layup for the second. I don't love it. Just miss one. Somehow, some way. How? Oh, that's absolutely remarkable that we missed those bunkers. That's absolutely remarkable. 2,900 on the spin, though, is way too much. What is it to here? Yeah, we don't have that. God, I can't see the screen here. That's not fair. We're going to go left here, actually. I don't think this is technically on our hole. We're going here. We're going to hit like a little knockdown 5. Chase it with the wind out that direction. Okay? So we're going to try and just knock down a 5 out that way, let the wind carry it left. That's fine. Even the further left it goes, we're just going to have a further shot in. Oh my God, please stay in the fairway though. Oh, we missed that fairway. That's actually impressive, okay? It's actually impressive that we missed that fairway. Okay, 165, going to be a, oh, and we got the lie penalty. This is going to be a knock, this is actually going to be the exact same club. This is going to be a knockdown 5 again. So we're hitting the same shot. Try and see if we can do the same thing as the 7. So we'll try and hit a knockdown 5 here. And it's a little squirt left. Get down. It's going to have no spin. We got a chip. We haven't had the chip in a little bit. Now we're 3 under. Holy shit. not bad, guys. Not too shabbers. All right, so we got to go over a ridge. I'm not going to go low because I have no confidence in that shot. We're going to go upstairs with it. So we got to carry it about 6-7 yards soft. Here we go. Don't try this one on a course ever, but we're doing it. So on a simulator, you can do things like that. On a golf course, you wouldn't catch me dead hitting a flop shot there. That would be an 8-iron or a 7-iron bumping it into that hill and call it a day. All in all, a pretty good par because that's a hard hole. The finishing stretch here is just going to be absolutely gnarly as they get progressively more narrow and back into the wind. We're going actually there. We're aiming heaps right, but that's on purpose. This ball is going to come back with the wind. We know these things. Here we go. That's going to be scary. Oh, miss it. Pretty good swing. I thought we were in a little bit more trouble than that. But launch was good. Spin was a touch low. Everything else is okay. So back into this breeze. 5-iron into the breeze is perfect. We'll go 2 clicks right. Maybe 3 because we're back into. Hit our 5-iron. This is going to be a full stock 5. Don't have to do anything crazy to it. Just make sure we hit the ball correctly. It'll be a good shot. Here we go. Or we just hit it thin and pray. Thin shots don't hurt you as bad as the fat ones. So, it's kind of got away with that one, but it's okay. There's no pictures on the scorecard. Okay. Oh, 16 and 17 give me nightmares. 16 and 17 give me absolute nightmares. Especially when I'm aiming out of bounds, or almost out of bounds. That is not a fun experience where we're aiming here with that wind and that bunker. This is a really hard golf shot here, guys. We pummeled it. The only problem is it's going left. Oh, I feel like I hit that really stinking hard. Only 114 on the swing, though. Guess we're weak. Deep rough. So this is going to be 80%. So that's about, say 30-ish yards plus the wind. I'm going to knock down 4. Which out of this rough is not ideal. So we're going to try and cut a 4-iron out of here. Don't ever do this on the golf course. This would never work from this scenario because you don't ever hit 4-iron from this lie. Come on, simulator. Oh God, no, no, no. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. It's fantastic. We actually hit that really nice. That's probably not too dissimilar than what would happen if you actually tried something that stupid on a golf course. Okay. Let's go. Can we even get it on the green? No. Let's go here. I still don't know if that gets out. I have to be really careful that I don't miss my sim and hit this into the drywall. Because we're going really high. Oh, it hit the lip. It's on the green. It's a long ways away. That's going to be a bogey, though. And we deserve that after the tee shot. Let's be real. We absolutely deserve that off the tee. Ah, road hole, road hole, road hole. We're going, and again, it is so scary when that's going to be my starting line. We're going over the hotel with a draw into the breeze. This has to draw or it's going out of bounds. So here we go. Just serve one. What do you got left in the tank tonight? Not enough. That is going to be gross. Don't even look at that one, guys. Turn away. Hide your children. Hide the women and children. Nobody wants to see that. It's in play, though. All things considered. Could have been a lot worse. Again, on a golf course, this shot never even gets thought about. You would never pull hybrid from this lie. We're going to see what happens, because why the hell not? Let's go and hit a good one. That's a hook. That's a nosedive. Just missed that bunker. Whew. God. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I think is how the saying goes. Yeah, I don't even think this clears the lip. But we put ourselves in this situation. Now we gotta sort of play the cards we're dealt, the hand we're dealt. When I say dealt, I mean this is what we did to ourselves. It didn't even read that flop shot. We were at 3 under 2 holes ago, and we are not anymore. How did that get over that? It's actually kind of impressive. Okay. 46 yards. Note to self, when we play this in the tournament, we are not going to play these holes this stupid. I promise. I absolutely promise. Here we go. 46 into the breeze. That ain't pretty. That should be a double. Yeah, we deserve that. We absolutely deserve that. The nice thing is this is the widest fairway like on the planet. The odds of us missing it are pretty low. I would say not 0, but they're pretty low. We're back at even overall. We shot 1 over from the tips with the wind and live penalties on. Like that's some damn good golf. This would be my best score at St. Andrews, honestly. Make birdie be even better. So here we go. Let's pump this one. Everything we got. This is the final swing of the night. Let's let this one absolutely rip. That will do just fine. Where'd my tee go? I mean, 309, I guess it's not really into the wind, but it's pretty good. It's a pretty good golf swing. Okay, 70 yards. We're gonna go, we wanna go in between that. That's actually not bad. 70 yards into the breeze-ish. We'll play at 80, okay? It's be an 80-yard shot. If we get this up and down, we do probably break par. So here we go. Oh, we pulled it. Get down. Get down. Idiot. Idiot. Oh, we had a chance and we screwed it. We screwed the pooch. That's okay. That's still, what's the number? So we're quarter stroke above par again. So 72.28, 71.25. Those are two really good rounds on with live penalty from the tips on these courses. So I'll absolutely take that, guys. We played a little bit. We fumbled down the stretch. We were at 3 under, I think, going into 16. And we went bogey double. So that hurt. That hurt. Other than that, it was a fantastic round. Knowing this, now knowing the wind, the front 9, you got to make up your shots. The back 9, I'm going to get pummeled. The positive is I'm not playing the tips. I'll be playing the white tees. So those like punch 4 irons will be like punch 8 irons. So I'll have a shot. So guys, I appreciate it. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Today's gonna be Tuesday. Hopefully I'll play tomorrow, Wednesday, and then Friday we're gonna do our tournament rounds. So it'll be 36 holes in the Skytrak Virtual League, which will be back here at St. Andrews and Celtic Manor again, just from different tees. And we'll go from there. I am freezing. It's 38. I'm toast. I'm done. Tomorrow we'll play 2 different courses that we haven't played before. So I'll do some digging, see what I haven't played, and we'll go from there. But I appreciate it, fellas. Have a fantastic night. I'll catch you back here tomorrow night. All right. Take it easy, everybody.